friends, it's Carolyn Zook here with C6 Stitch, and today is Saturday, May 28th, 2022. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. I'm so glad that you are here spending part of your day or your evening with me. It is a holiday weekend in the United States. We get Monday, which is Memorial Day, the unofficial start of summer. Many of us get Monday off. I do, so I'm very much looking forward to a 3-day weekend. This is my second time filming this. I went through the whole process, filmed the whole video earlier today, and it just, I don't know, I use iMovie to edit and upload, and it just didn't like it, I guess. So it said, try again. I'm not going to process this, and so I lost the first video. So hopefully this will be okay for you. I know the lighting has shifted a little bit. We had our Stitchy Zoom call this morning for the Magazine Monthly Challenge, which is a Facebook group that I co-run with my good friend Robin from Bird's Eye Stitches, who I think is putting up a video this weekend. So watch for that on her Flosstube channel. And then I filmed the video that you didn't see, and then I had to run out to have lunch with a friend, and I am back from lunch now and shooting this video. The work week was good. It was very, very busy. I'm teaching a summer class, which is only 6 weeks long, but we had to fit a semester, which is usually 15 weeks, into 6 weeks worth of material. So we meet Monday through Thursday for 2 hours each day. So it's quite an intensive course, and it does take up quite a bit of time. The other thing is that I'm the pre-health advisor on our campus, and we have medical school applications that open June 1. So I have several students who are preparing their materials, and I'm helping them with that as well. So it was a very, very busy week. I'm still behind on comments, but I am slowly getting there. Speaking of comments, Kay had a comment on last week's video about frogs and wellies. So I showed this finish last week. Some of the beads are a little turn. I'm still not convinced I like the raindrop beads. I don't know. I might keep them on there and then also stitch on some raindrops, kind of do both. I'm not sure yet. Something is missing, and I think it's more raindrops, but I need a different size of beads. So maybe if I can find a different size, that might work too. Anyway, but Kay's question was not about the beads. Kay's question was about these flowers. And so I explained last week that this is the spider web stitch, and it's somewhat easy where you have a 5-pointed star and you basically just weave over, under with your thread to get that effect. Now, the hard part about this, and some of you were saying in the comments, yeah, that you've heard that what makes it hard is not the stitch itself so much as you need to get those legs of your star exactly the same length, because otherwise they're going to fill up or get to the edge on one side faster than they do on the other. And that certainly happened to me. But Kay's question was, did you use ribbon? This is not ribbon. This is DMC. I used 2 strands. The instructions didn't say use 1 or 2 strands, so I just used 2 because that's usually what I stitch with. This was the first one I did. You can see it's a little lumpy because my star legs were not the same length. And so I had to keep kind of making it work to go around. And you can see it got a little bit better. But I don't mind it. It shows progress as I learned a new technique, a new stitch. And, you know, flowers in real life aren't perfect either. And I kind of like the dimension that it gives. So, Kay, to answer your question, this is not made with ribbon. It is, here, if I hold it up closer, you can see. It's 2 strands of DMC is what I use for those flowers. And here it is again. So that is frogs and wellies. So that was a question that I got to. There might be more. I just haven't gotten to everybody's yet. I don't have a lot to show you, actually. I have quite a bit of haul, but in terms of stitching, I did a lot, but I don't have a lot to show you. So I got another finish. This is finish number 5 of the month. This is City Sidewalks by Glendon Place. This was from the Christmas Ornaments magazine. From Just Cross Stitch, either 2018 or 2019. I can't remember now, and I left the pattern upstairs. But I did finish this, so I finished these 2 buildings on either side. This tree has a bunch of beads in it. This holly and ivy has some beads in it. I did this back stitching. This is stitched. I love the font up here, the City Sidewalks font. And then a call to stitch in some snowflakes around. But I had these, they're kind of like, they're not really beads. They're not really buttons either. They're just snowflakes. And at first I tried stitching them on, but I did not like how it looked with the thread. Like you could really see the thread. Even when I used the like invisible stuff, you could really see it. So I glued it on, which I know is kind of blasphemous, but I glued them on. I took my E6000 and I just tacked them on, and I think it looks great. I'm really, really happy with it. This one is a little bit bigger of, it's not quite ornament size. It's a little bit bigger. So you can see it's about as big as my hand. So it'll make a cute pillow, or I think I mentioned last week, like a door hanging, something like that. But I'm really pleased with this. This one took me 20 hours total to stitch, so a little bit longer. And this counts for the May theme for Magazine Monthly Challenge, which is music, because this is a song. So that is complete. So all in all, in May, I got 5 projects finished. And the 6th one, I decided to abandon. So I would have finished 6, but I finished 5 and abandoned 1. So 6 whips either way is off my whip list, which is very nice. I'm very happy with that. And then the other piece that I worked on this week was Winter Quakers by Rosewood Manor. So this is my WIPCO call. It's both of my WIPCO calls for this month. So it will be getting 24 hours in this month. I pretty much finished this first page, and I am starting in on this second page. And I am stitching this on the called for 28 count Picture This Plus Dwarf, and I'm using the called for Valdani threads. So let me show you where I'm at. So this is what it looks like so far. So you can see there's a bunch of these little snowflakes scattered throughout, and you're supposed to do them in 1 strand. I had done a bunch and then realized I was doing it in 2 strands. So I'm just going to keep it 2 strands, and actually kind of like how it looks, like it brings them to the forefront a little bit more. So I like that actually. There is a little bit on page 1 here that the biggest motif is down below. And so there's just a little corner of it on page 1, which I haven't done yet because I didn't want to get into that motif yet. I like to work across on these. So we're well into page 2. So I got quite a bit done. I didn't get as much done last night as I wanted to. I'm going to work on this another 4 days, I think, through the rest of this month to finish my hours for WIPCO. So that will be fun to see how much progress. And I did take a picture before so that we can compare how much I got done in 24 hours. And those are the 2 projects I worked on this week. So not a lot of different projects, just those 2. But I do have some haul to share with you. So first up, I got this really beautiful thank you card and some stickers from Catherine. So here are the stickers she sent. Very cute. She won one of the giveaways, and she sent me this lovely thank you card. So thank you for the thank you card, Catherine. That was very sweet. That brightened up my day a lot. I got my Rogue Fabric of the Month fabric. See the lighting. It showed up so well this morning. It's looking very gray. It's like a pinky beige. It's called Palomino, and it's by Atomic Ranch Fabrics. I get the 32 count Lugana. Yeah, it's showing up browner than it actually is. Yeah, it doesn't help. I was like, my keyboard mouse is pink, so I thought that might help. Anyway, it's pretty. It's pink. All right, so that came in the mail. And then I got my Woodland Bundle from Garan Stitchery. This is Bestitch Me fabric. I'll show you these in just a second. This is for A Year in the Woods, where you stitch 3 charts on each piece of fabric. Now, I've already started the fox. I started this with Jan in January. I think we started it with Jan of Jan Hicks Creates. And I'm started mine on 32 count Country Vintage Mocha. I'm going to restart it because the Stitch Me came out with these fabulous fabrics. I ordered the 16 count Aida instead of the linen just because it's a little bit cheaper, and I'm trying to watch my pennies right before StitchCon. So first up, we have Gray Magic, which is a really pretty gray, and they set along this great cheat sheet. So the Gray Magic, the fox, the swans, and chart number 12 will go on this piece. So I'll be restarting the fox on this piece. So I'm going to do 3 on this one piece, and we'll have 4. And so that can stay up during the winter months, right? Because that's the winter. The spring is the meadows. So it's appearing more green. It has some yellow undertones to it. And this is for the jackrabbit, the raccoon, and the ferret. This one I think is maybe summer. This is called Spirit of the Forest. That's about right. It's really pretty green. This is for the bear, the bald eagle, and then chart number 8, which we don't know what it is yet. And then the fall one is called Dusty Cottage. It's showing more purple. It's more of it. There is some purple in it. It's very beigey purple. And this is for charts 9, 10, and 11. So I will be restarting the fox at some point. I'm not quite sure when. Maybe next year. But I got that from Garan, and of course you order it from Garan, and it arrives very, very quickly. So that was fun. And then just to let you know, I didn't bring it over here, but Joann's is having a sale on their DMC. I bought a whole bunch. They are 45 cents per skein. So if you have a Joann's near you, you might want to stock up this weekend. It's a Memorial Day sale. So you can't use other coupons with it because I think it's considered a doorbusters. But it is a really good deal. I kitted up Summer Montage by Paid Free Crafts that I'll be starting with Sarah from Stitching Mommy on the first day of summer. I got most of the threads I want. My Joann's for some reason doesn't have the new DMCs, the 1 through 35. I don't know why they don't have it, but they don't have those. So I need to get, there's, I don't know, 4 or 5 of those that I need to get. And then there's one random one that they were just out of. But otherwise, I have most of them bought now, thanks to this really great sale. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that sale. Okay, so I also got in the mail this really pretty card, and I have to show you this. This is so funny. It says, not licked because COVID. This is from EJ from Sunshine Stitchers. This is so funny. That cracked me up. And then she sent this beautiful card that her aunt made. Isn't that really pretty? I think it's just so pretty. And she wrote, of course, a lovely, lovely note inside. So thank you, EJ. And along with that, she sent me some fabric that she dyed herself. Look at this. This is 18 count Aida. And this is hand dyed for me by EJ from Sunshine Stitchers for Purple Rain by Prince, which I'm starting with Candy of the 614 Stitcher. And there's several others of us who are going to stitch it. So I'm super excited about that. So this I just got in the mail today, actually. So thank you so much, EJ. This is beautiful. I love it. I'm going to think of you every time I stitch on this piece. Thank you. Thank you. And then I got this really pretty thank you card. Isn't that pretty? And this is from Athena Stitching Goddess Designs. So here's your card. She's the one who designed my my logo. Thank you, everyone, for all the wonderful comments on the logo. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you like it. I'm thrilled with it because I ordered a couple t-shirts from her. And then she gives you the washing instructions on the back. And then she sends along this cute little sticker, Find the Good. And then let me show you what I ordered from her. This is so fun. Okay, so first up, I got a t-shirt, and I really like her options because she has a V-neck. I don't like things right up against my neck like a crew neck. But so this is what it looks like. This is a darker gray t-shirt. So you can see the logo there. So I love that. So that will be coming with me to StitchCon. And then I got this really big sweatshirt. It might be a little too big. I don't know that I'm taking this one with me to StitchCon because it is going to be June. But you could see there's the logo, and this is like a heather gray, and you can see it has a hood, And it has pockets for you to collect DMC in. So that is really cute too. So thank you so much, Athena. I really, really love it. You should check her out. Stitching Goddess Designs on Facebook. You can join our Facebook group. So I love that. And then I think that's everything I have for haul. Plans. This is going much faster the second time around because I'm not chit-chatting as much. But so plans. So for June, for our Magazine Monthly Challenge, our theme is flowers and our acrostic is floral. So let me tell you what I'm going to work on. I didn't pull these to show you, but I'll always show them right the week before I work on them. So for the theme, I'm going to be doing 6 hours of Warm Welcome, which is a piece I started, not this year, last year for my birthday. It's like a floral background with like a garden with a gated fence and then a little kitty cat sitting in front. This one, my goal on this one is 15 hours for the year. I have just 6 more hours to complete that 15-hour goal. So I'm going to do that for the month of June, and that whole goal will be done for the year. Then for the acrostic, for the F in floral, I'm going to be doing Funky Flowers, which is By the Bay needle art with Jan. I'm going to stitch on that. For the 2 L's in floral, I am using another piece with Jan called With the Needle by Lila's Studio. So the L in Lila's Studio. We're going to be starting that together at StitchCon. So I have that on my acrostic twice. The O, I'm going to be stitching on Early Bird Bouquets. These are the 3 little charts with a bird and a teacup, and you finish them, or it shows the suggested finish anyway, is in a hoop. And so I said a hoop is round like O. So I'm going to stitch on those for the O. And the R and the A in floral are both going to be Autumn Quakers, which I'll show you here in just a minute, which R for Rosewood Manor, A for Autumn Quakers. And as you know, I am working on that piece 12 hours most months. I didn't work on it in May, but I am trying to finish that one. So that's my acrostic. And then Jessie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff did draw the WIPGO numbers for June, and they are number 9 and number 16. And for me, number 9 is Hoity Toity, so we'll get to see that again. That is coming back out. And number 16 is Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. So we haven't seen that one. I think I worked on it one day in January for Bringo, but we haven't really seen it since. It's on my WIPGO board 4 times, so it's getting down there to where we need to be seeing it. So that will come out in June as well. And then next week, I'll talk a little bit about what I'm taking with me to StitchCon and those plans. So I'll do that next week. For this week, my plans are finish up the month working on Winter Quakers to make sure I get all my WIPGO hours in. And then I will be working on Autumn Quakers. So let's take a look at this. This is what it will look like when it's all finished and done. I am down in here. So this is page 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe into 5. So I'm basically almost done with page 4, I think, and getting ready to go into page 5. There are 9 pages, but pages 3, 6, and 9 are very short. They're not full pages by any means. Again, I'm using the Called For Valdanis and the Called For Fabric, which is 28 count doubloon by Picture This Plus. And this is what it looks like. So that top row is all done, and you can see in the center here, we are starting in, that's page 4, which is nearly done, and then we'll go on into page 5. So I'm excited to bring this back out. The goal is to finish it this year, which I think will be able to happen. It should be able to happen. I'll drop everything else to make that happen. So that is the plan, and I do plan on bringing out Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow next month as well for June, just because I didn't touch it at all this month either, because we were too busy finishing things. So I think that's all I have to show you. This is a good, 5-7 minutes shorter than last time, so I'm not sure what all I talked about last time, but thanks for bearing with me, and hopefully keep your fingers crossed this one will process and upload properly. I will be back next weekend. There's a potential it might not be till Sunday because Saturday is a friend of mine's birthday and we're supposed to go golfing. That is what he decided to do for his birthday. I don't golf. I'm terrible at it. But that's the birthday boy's decision. So that's what we will be doing next weekend. So I might not be back unless it's pouring rain. I might not be back until Sunday. I hope if you have a long weekend, I hope you have a wonderful long weekend. And I will see you next week. Bye.